everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ajwa and I hope this video finds you well. If you are new to this place, please consider subscribing. And to all my returning subscribers, I say thank you so much and welcome back. A couple of weeks ago, there's this tag video that was created by T Smells Good, who is a phenomenal fragrance reviewer here on YouTube, and he tagged me. And I'm so honored by this tag, so I decided to put this 12 fragrances together for this feel good or happy fragrances tag. So this is supposed to be like fragrances which make you feel happy, which are like nothing serious but gives you this uplifting mood. I think I have a couple of them in my collection, so I put together 12 of them, you know, which I consider light, airy, breezy, and happy-go-lucky. The very first one I have here is Maya by Latafa. This particular fragrance just makes me feel beautiful. It's just like a pretty, light, airy, effervescent, you know, fragrance. It makes me feel pretty, romantic, you know, like nothing offensive. It gives me quite a number of compliments, but the mood in which this one gives me is just pretty, happy-go-lucky sort of vibes. In the past few weeks that I have been home for the most part, I guess wear this to lighten up my mood, and it's doing absolutely an amazing job. So that is Maya by Latafa. The next one I have here to share is Twilly the Hermes, and this particular one also sort of puts me in a zen sort of mood. It comforts me. It's, you know, like it makes me feel warm, gentle. The notes of ginger in this particular one is beautifully done. So it is one that, you know, whenever I'm feeling a bit, you know, stressed or a bit, you know, moody, and I put this one on, it just sort of calms me. You know, it has a calming effect on me. It is tuberose, ginger, you know, floral, sort of green vibes, but it gives me that zen sort of vibe. So that is one that I consider my happy, gentle zen vibes. This next one is so dear to me because it's so gentle, so, you know, spring, summer appropriate. And this is Vince Camuto's Fury. I've had it for a while, and you know, I try to use it sparingly because it's just a 30 ml bottle, but this is so beautiful, which puts me in the mind or in the frame of Chance Utendra by Chanel. It is so beautiful. Like, it's very, very affordable too, but for some reason, I don't know, like I don't want to just use it up. I just sprayed one or two on myself and just, you know, go sniffing it because it's so delightful. It is a very delightful, gentle, likable, easy breezy fragrance. You know, it's just, it has the pink bow which indicates how feminine, ladylike that this one is. It doesn't come across as too young, you know. It is very age appropriate, you know, for a lot of age groups, and I really find this one very delightful, very feminine, gentle, not doing too much, you know. Like, they are all sort of inoffensive in my opinion, and that is how come they make me feel happy, you know. When it is like overly warm, like on days like this, it is like really, really warm as I do this video, and these are the sort of fragrances that sort of calms, you know, you down if you want something, if you want to do any fragrance. So Fury by Vince Camuto is one that I consider a very happy scent in my collection. This next one is by no means like a gentle fragrance, you know. It is nothing gentle, nothing demure, nothing girly, but I love it because it's so delightful, you know. It just awakens my senses in a very good way. And this particular one is Kaid by Latafa. This is a very strong cinnamon vanillic, you know, fragrance like that you don't need to overspray, but it always puts me in a very happy mood. It's like one that I love. Like, I really love this particular fragrance. It's never failed me when it comes to you know, the projection, performance, and every single thing. And that is one of the reasons why I love Caid. It just makes me happy. It is one that I will reach for when I'm going out, you know, and I just want my fragrance to stay longer without me thinking about it, you know. So it just does the work for me. I consider it a happy scent, not because it is gentle and airy breezy, but because it does the work for me and it just makes me feel good. It is one that I get a lot of compliments on, you know, and anything that gives you compliments makes you happy or, you know, boosts your mood. So Caid is one that I consider, or that is really a happy scent for me. So this next one I have here is Ophelia Intense by Fragrance World, and it's known to be a dupe of Paco Rabanne's Olympia Intense, and it's like a phenomenal job that Fragrance World did, because this is a spot-on dupe, and for the price, it's like, how did they even do it? This makes me feel so sultry and beautiful. It's like womanly. It doesn't feel juvenile. It doesn't feel light or watered down. This one gives Ornament by Afnan a run for its money. Ornament is also a dupe, you know, but for the price of this one, I would repurchase this over and over. I love this particular one. It is gentle, it is sultry, it is, you know, romantic. It makes me feel beautiful. Like, it's also long lasting. It makes me happy, you know. It's one of those light, airy, breezy summer spring sort of fragrances, and it's always, you know, puts a smile on my face. So that is one that I would also highly recommend, you know, if you're looking for a Paco Rabanne dupe. Like, this is a phenomenal fragrance by Fragrance World. A lot of people will be surprised that I have this particular one here on this happy list, because this is nothing effervescent or gentle or, you know, demure. And this is Tiziana Terrence's Rosa. It's supposed to have a cap, which I have lost, but this is a beautiful grown woman sexy fragrance. Like, I had to add a sexy fragrance in my in this happy list. This one never disappoints. It never fails. This is predominantly a woody, leather, vanillic, incense, tobacco fragrance, which sort of leans a bit masculine, but very, very unisex in nature to me. This is one that I consider like a sexy, you know, like sexy, sultry, romantic sort of fragrance. It is one that, you know, if you want to really make an impression on a date or like a formal event, that is when you pull that this particular one out. This is very delightful. It is like, it is not gentle by no means, but it's also not screechy or offensive. It is one that is like very, very powerful, but, you know, doesn't offend anyone. Just a few sprays will just, you know, do the whole, will last you like almost the whole day, because it is that potent, but it's very inoffensive. It gets me a lot of compliments. Anytime I wear this, people are like, what are you wearing? I love it. Where can I get it? You know, it is one that, you know, I get compliments upon compliments on. I love the scent profile. I love the performance. I don't like the price tag, but it is one that I appreciate, you know, like, because it makes me happy. So it had to be on this particular list. This next one is such a beautiful, girly, gentle, you know, bright, effervescent orange, blood orange and mandarin orange forward, and this is Stella by Toka. This one I wish to get it in a bigger bottle, because I have this small 15 ml dabba. I'm sort of refusing to use it for, I guess, want to sort of preserve it and rather get a bigger bottle before I utilize this. But this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scent. Like, one that is very effervescent. Like, it gives me that sort of fizzy Fanta, you know, vibes. It put, as soon as I smell it, you get that, you know, Fanta or soda, you know, sort of vibes, which is very, very delightful, you know. So that is one that I also consider as a happy scent. It is appropriate for almost everything you can think of. It is inoffensive, compliments, gentle, beautiful, you know, ladylike, everything that you can think of when it comes to feminine, gentle, effervescent, you know, sort of fragrances. So that is Stella by Toka. The next one I have on my list is Pink Sugar Berry Blast like a flanker of the original Pink Sugar, which I love. Like, it could have been on this list if I had it, but I'm done with my original Pink Sugar and almost also done with this particular one. But this is very delightful, girly, easy to wear, and easy reach, appropriate for every single thing. It's like very like ultra feminine, you know. Men love this, children love this, everybody loves Pink Sugar and all its flankers. Like, I have like 3 flankers now, but this is amongst my favorites flanker. So it is one that makes me happy, you know. It's also an easy reach, like for days that you don't know what to wear. I reach out for Pink Sugar, and you know, like, I'm almost done with this bottle, so hopefully I should be able to grab another bottle when this one is done. So that also made it to this happy list. This next one is just a pretty girl scent. Like, it makes me feel so beautiful. It is gentle. It has roses. It has citron pepper, some floral, some musk, and this is Bella Rosa by Oscar de la Renta. This is like a very pretty, uplifting, happy scent. You know, it never fails to delight me anytime I wear it. Although it doesn't really have like the best lasting power or the best projection power, this is so elegant, ladylike, good for events that you know you're going to stay around 3-4 hours, you know. But I always carry my fragrances, so it is no problem for me at all. I sort of reapply and get my kick back. So this is a very pretty, beautiful, gentle, ultra feminine, happy scent. You know, it is so delightful. It is nothing screechy, nothing, you know, offensive, nothing too much. So that is one that, you know, good for weddings, girly sort of girly feminine events, you know, that you don't want to do too much, but this one gives you some sort of presence. So this is Oscar de la Renta's Bella Rosa. This next one I have is a body mist, which has really surprised me and is currently one of my favorite gourmand fragrances, and this is Orange Vanilla Twist by Bath and Body Works. As the name implies, it is predominantly orange with some creamy lactonic vibes and some vanilla. This is so nice. Like, it's really surprised me, you know. It has a very good performing power too. It lasts like at least 3-4 hours even on my skin. So it is one that I'm really having a moment with. It is happy, it is bright, it is like very likable, very delightful, like a dessert, you know. It has that sort of dessert-like quality to it, and you know, I'm really enjoying this particular fragrance. It's currently among my top, you know, gourmand fragrances. You know, I normally do not do a lot of gourmand fragrances, but this particular one is one that I'm sticking to. You know, I think I found one of the gourmands that I love, which makes me happy, and I will try and stick to this particular one, you know, with others that I find also delightful in that gourmand aspect. So this is Vanilla, Orange Vanilla Twist by Bath and Body Works. This next one is a fragrance that is like practically in every list that I make, like top 10 this, top 5 that, you know. And to me, it really deserves to be on basically every list because it is that good. It is not only good, it's also makes me happy, it gives me compliments. People always like it around me. You know, I like it on myself. It is one that is so, you know, fruity, girly, womanly. And this is Ajwad by Latafa. You know, this is Ajwad. Like, you can never go wrong with Ajwad. You can never, or Ajwad has never really disappointed me. You know, I had a problem with it when I first got it because of that metallic note, but once it went away, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. Like, you can't go wrong with Ajwad. It makes me happy. It is super long lasting. It is like Rose's Vanille. It gives it a run for its money. You know, like it just feminine, womanly, sexy, sultry, every single thing that you can think of, you know, when you want a fragrance in that roses vanilla sort of vibes. This one really gives it a run for its money. The scent profile is one that I love. The performance is amazing. The compliments always come in. It is one that is also quite affordable. It makes me happy. It makes me, you know, like touch into my feminine side more. And you know, I use it for practically every occasion that you can think of, for work, for formal occasions, for every day, for lunches, dinners, staying at home. Every single occasion, this one fits that bill. So it is one that had to be in this particular list. You know, the last one I have here is a masterpiece, and I have no idea why nobody really talks about this particular fragrance. I don't think I've ever seen it, you know, on any other person's channel apart from me, you know, bringing it up every now and then. And this is Nawatik by Ahmed Al Maghribi. This fragrance has some cardamom, some basil, some green apple, some lime or lemon, you know, with some vetiver, some, you know, cedar, you know, like it's just a beautiful, fresh green fragrance, which really, you know, there is no vanilla in it, but somehow it manages to smell like Nishane's honey. You know, that is how good this one is. It has no vanilla in it, but with all the different note structure, it manages to smell like Nishane's honey. So once you have this one on, and then you add a few touches of any vanillic fragrance, you know, then it gets sort of a spot on dupe for Nishane's honey. This one is very like, it's quite potent, you know. It's not bergamot, but the lime and the green apple and the basil, you know, that basil gives it like a very unique touch. It is like very unisex in nature, but you know, it is so delightful, like appropriate for hot weather, you know, when you want to really smell nice, when you want to smell fresh and clean without offending anyone. Nawatik will just do that job for you. So I'll be glad for people to really try this fragrance out, because it's a masterpiece which needs to be, you know, celebrated a lot more. I think I should have featured it in one of my recent videos I did, the underrated Middle Eastern fragrances. I think this particular fragrance should have been part of the list. You know, it just escaped me, but this is a phenomenal fragrance, you know, giving a lot of niche fragrances around for their money. Now, Nawatik is one that I will always recommend for, you know, men, especially if they want to smell clean and fresh for the most part. And it is such a delight on women as well. So I would really appreciate it if people just get on this one and at least give it a try. You know, you can just sample it to see how much you like it. It's quite green, you know, but it's such a delight to have on your body, because it works perfectly well with my body chemistry, and it also gives off this sweet vibes. You know, it is sweet without being, it is not like a sad sweet, you know, it is not like a sad sweet, but it has some sweetness to it, which makes it quite delightful. So these are the 12 fragrances that I have in my collection, which I feel make me happy. You know, they are mostly light and airy, with the exception of few that, you know, I just had to include in this list, because although they are also sort of woody, leathery, strong and pungent, they equally make me happy. So that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much to T Loves. Tea Smells Good. Thank you so much for tagging me in this. So I'll link his channel in the description. Please check him out. Go subscribe. He does phenomenal. Like, he uploads almost every day. So if you are a gentleman looking for how to dress well, look good, smell good, I really recommend that you check his channel out. I would like to take this opportunity to tag 6 amazing ladies who also do fragrance review here on YouTube. And the first one that I want to tag is Georgette Fragrance World. You know, she's also my fellow Ghanaian, so I would like to tag her. I also like to tag Top Notes by A, Amanda of Top Notes by A. She also does reviews here on YouTube. I will link all of them in the description box, so please just go subscribe and follow them. So Georgette Fragrance World, I'm tagging Top Notes by A, Amanda. I'm also tagging Bella of Bella Star. She's Nigerian, doing like a lot of reviews, phenomenal jobs that she's doing. I also like to tag Roxanne's Retreat, who I recently, discovered her channel, and I really like her videos, so I would like to tag her as well. And of course, I have to tag C Chronicles. I really have to tag her, See, if you have the time, please just go ahead and do this video. I would like to see your choices. And the last person that I would like to tag here is K Smells Good, also in Nigeria, a Nigerian YouTuber whose videos I also enjoy. So please check all those YouTubers. I'll link them down in the description. Just go ahead, like their videos and subscribe. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Please take care. Bye bye.